music. Blissful melodies come from heaven, so his praise are given to the king of giving it. And I know then he gon' refuse it. Still I gon' put it in the music. Before they teach the youths about the ABCs, they teach about the Uzis and the M16s. They mess up the psyche of the young babies who grow up with no respect for the young ladies. Oh, the place get corrupt. My voice at the raise and I can't stay quiet. And like classes spray, whole place will erupt. Every positive youth, every place a fire. Although the youths, yeah, a lot of them refuse it. I go put it in the music. Them with the gun down in the ghetto, them abuse it.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi. Always representing Chinese music all the time.
And I know many go refuse it. I go put it in the music.
Slam Radio. Slam.
You remember? Shakedown presents the long-awaited return of King of the Blues. The Rick Groove and Slow Jams edition, Saturday the 13th of July 2024 at Kilburn Bridge, 77 Kilburn High Street, Kilburn, NW6 6HY. Your musical maestros and connoisseurs. Federal Touch featuring Robert Ransom Dixie, Chairman of the Board, KC Genesis Jones, TC Fords, and special guests Slim Tim from Touch of Class. Special guest MCs Polito Don and Big U. We're going to take you back to the days with the original blues dance days when dance was nice with beer vibes. Tickets are £10 early bird, £15 standard. Available from shops.com and eventbrite.co.uk. £20 on the door, so grab your tickets fast. If it's your birthday, book a celebration table and we will make it special for you. King of the Blues, Saturday, July 13th, 07 511 272 227.
Attention all Londoners, get ready to rock the boat on the Thames on Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. It's time to celebrate the 41st anniversary of the one and only TC Fords, one of the city's leading entertainment icons. Join us aboard a luxurious boat for a night of unforgettable music, fashion, and festivities. Dress to impress in your best blue or beige attire, and you could even win cash prizes for the most stylish outfits. The lineup is stacked with some of the hottest DJs in town, including Studio Express, 625, Special Touch, and DJ Technician. And the guest of honor himself, TC Fords, will be taking the stage to showcase his legendary skills. But that's not all. TC Ford's very own son, DJ Rem, will be making a special guest appearance to add even more excitement to the event. Early bird tickets are available for £25, with standard tickets at £30 and dinner tickets for £45. Don't miss out on this unforgettable celebration. Head to eventbrite.co.uk, chubs.com, or access tickets to secure your spot. And if it's your birthday, let us make it extra special. Book a table and let's get your celebration off to a beautiful start. All birthday crews are welcome. This event is supported by slamradio.co.uk and Discount Cars and Recovery. Join us on the Thames for a night you'll never forget.
Malachi Martain, amazing beauty products made from real Moroccan organic argan oil. Malachi Martain, our latest products, pure organic argan oil, organic argan black soap, argan glow masks, hand and foot cream, herbal scrub, shampoo, lip balm, and shea butter. Infused with coconut and vanilla. Free sample gifts with every order. Free delivery in London on orders of £50 or more. There's a 25% discount on all website purchases. Apply Slam Radio into the coupon box, press apply, and receive your discount on orders over £40. Log on to the site www.malakamarok.com. We invite you to experience our exquisite argan-infused beauty range.
Sunday the 28th of July. It's the very unique and different, the first ever South London Football and Netball Caribbean Soiree Fun Day. Starts from 3 p.m. till 10 p.m. at the new AFC Wimbledon FC, Plough Lane, SW17ONR. Reminisce on the old days when we played football and netball between the years of 1975 to 2005. There'll be competitions. How many goals can you score in a minute? Penalty shootout. Listen to music by TC Fords, Mystery, Back to Basics, and Watty Jr. OBE. Live PA by Star Mackenzie. 20% of the proceeds will be donated to Croydon Sickle Cell Thalassemia Support Group. Tickets available from accessuktickets.co.uk or call 07493 908 032.
On Saturday, the 3rd of August, we ready to party again. Present the all-white Summer Boat Affair. On board the permanently moored Theresa Dram boat, King George V Dock, Woolwich Manor Way, E16 2QY. Entertain you on the night will be Musty G, DJ Red, DJ Shyboy, DJ Van, Island Selector, DJ John J.E., DJ Laro, and George Flavors. Playing the best in R&B, soul, soca, Afrobeats, reggae, zouk, and much more. Doors open 9:30 p.m. till 3:30 a.m. and there is a complimentary glass of Prosecco for the first 100 ticket holders on board and a free raffle. There will also be food on sale. Limited £15 tickets are available from any of the DJs or £20 with no booking fee from Eventbrite or getyourtickets.co.uk. It will be more on the door. For table bookings, birthday celebrations and more information, call 07401 388 251. The All White Summer Boat Affair, Saturday the 3rd of August. This one will be special.
Calling one, calling all. Mr. Marlon and Sons present their big, massive Free Up Barbecue. Saturday, 10th of August at North London Community House, 22 Moorfield Road, Tottenham, N17 6PY. The big, massive Free Up Barbecue. Music by Mr. Marlon and Sons from Conscious Radio 102 FM, plus Daddy Shogun and DJ Blondie. Admission is free. Food is free. And drinks for a fee. Only alcohol purchased at the venue will be allowed. Mr. Marlon and Sons' big, massive Free Up Barbecue. Saturday, 10th of August from 3 p.m. till 10 p.m. at North London Community House. Saturday, 28th of December will be the date for the biggest Christmas party in West London, when two of London's giants, Unique and Roots, bring the community together for a night called Show Some Love. It's all happening at the Clay Oven Banquet and Suites, Ealing Road, Wembley, HA04LW from 9 till 3 a.m. And the list of entertainers and celebrities will be endless. Make sure you get your invite for this historic event. Entertainment by only the best from Roots and Unique. Tickets go on sale Friday, 5th of July. At £20 plus booking fee from ticketsforall.co.uk. Book a table now. Or for birthdays and drinks packages, call 07957 586 920 or 07961 316 308.
Slam Radio, we say you are the winner. Cause we not go yard without you. Youths them dinner now. We in the money making a mood. Now go we answer out for dogs them food. One of those are conscience represents Slam Radio, the big of a circus, see that call. UK, straight, conscience.
Slamradio.co.uk on the internet. Definition of real music. Slam.co.uk. Shake That Entertainment presents Barbados, The Experience, flying from Monday the 21st to the 28th of April 2025 for 7 days of tropical experience and beautiful sunshine. Visit Barbados 2025. Wristbands, £250, which include meet and greet, pool parties, the infamous boat party, beach parties, back to school wear, a gala night, sports and beach wear, and our farewell party. Music from London's top DJs and sounds, TC Fords, Federal Touch, S&B Sound, DJ Tech, C6, and new attraction. Book your own flight. Accommodation can be arranged. For further information, call 07 511 272 227.
Do you remember?
Shakedown presents the long-awaited return of King of the Blues, the Rick Groove and Slow Jams edition, Saturday the 13th of July 2024 at Kilburn Bridge, 77 Kilburn High Street, Kilburn, NW6 6HY. Your musical maestros and connoisseurs, Federal Touch featuring Rubber Ranks and Big C, Chairman of the Board, KC Genesis Jones, TC Fords, and special guests Slim Tim from Touch of Class. Special guest MCs Polito Don and Big Hugh. We're going to take you back to the days with the original blues dance days when dance was nice with beer vibes. Tickets are £10 early bird, £15 standard, available from shops.com and eventbrite.co.uk. £20 on the door, so grab your tickets fast. If it's your birthday, book a celebration table and we will make it special for you. King of the Blues, Saturday, July 13th, 07 511 272 227.
Get ready for In a Rubber Dub Style on Saturday, the 20th of July 2024 at the All Nations Bar, 81 Broad Lane, Tottenham, N15 4DW. From 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Music by More Love Family alongside Fat Man Sound and Rude Boys Skitler B. Ladies free before 11 p.m. £10 on the door or online at shoes.com/events/94494. Birthday bookings are welcome. For more information, ring 07508 255 735.
The ultimate Caribbean party holiday, the D-Jam Festival. The D-Jam Festival returns for its 10th annual installment from the 25th of September to the 2nd of October 2024 on the beautiful Caribbean island of Antigua. 7 days and nights of fun in the sun and non-stop musical entertainment, including pool parties, all-white parties, boat cruise, theme nights, a prestigious gala dinner, the epic beach festival, plus much more. With some of the finest DJs, artists, and hosts providing the vibe. Packages start from $12.99, which includes flights, accommodation, transfers, and entertainment pass. Book your space now with just £100 deposit. Head over to djamfestival.org. Or for more info, call 0207 096 0684. The D-Jam Festival 2024, the ultimate Caribbean party holiday.
From London to the world, slamradio.co.uk, the big music frequency.
From Berbice to Linden, Georgetown to Bartica, we're about to unload a barrage of hits.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You're listening to the hottest show in Guyana.
Don't tell me you don't know.
With your boy.
You ready for it?
Malachi.
That's my man.
Real vibrations that rock the nation.
You know what it is.
You're locked on reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, soca, and chutney vibe. We've got it all, and it's all just for you.
Right now.
Welcome to the Rush Hour.
Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem? Y'all want some of this? Yeah.
Non-stop local hits.
No doubt.
Fresh out of GT, it's Guyanese music with Malachi.
Kill Roller 19. Who are you that kill the babe and something's even the release? You and your invisible army kill Roller. Who is this leader? Who you are? Too much weapons of mass destruction in a civilization. Mashing up for more than generation. I am an Ashantasam to keep the devil away now. Weapons of mass destruction in a civilization. Mashing up for more than generation. I am an Ashantasam to keep the devil away now. Kill Roller 19. Who are you that kill the babes and something's even the elderly? You and your invisible army kill Roller. Who is this leader? Who you are? Too much weapons of mass destruction in a civilization. Mashing up for more than generation. I am an Ashantasam to keep the devil away now. Weapons of mass destruction in a civilization. Mashing up for more than generation. I am an Ashantasam to keep the devil away now. Them and them attack diseases. Kill road and we don't need it. COVID-19 we no want it. Gonna fire upon them pandemic. Fire upon them pandemic. Life in abundance, righteousness, man, I chant it. The fire where we burn, yes, we go blaze it. Birds are unread, people are dead. We put a fire upon them pandemic. Fire upon them pandemic. Weapon of mass destruction in a civilization. Mashing up for modern generation. I am an Ashantasam. Keep the devil away. Keep me away.
Yeah, you should work your own things, bro. Work your own things, yeah. Trust me, yeah. Alright, so work, put on the weapon and give me back my things, no Mr. Robberman. It's not too late.
Other one who do. It's your boy right here on the wheels of the deal.
And give me back my things, no Mr. Robberman. It's not too late for a second. You should work your own things, you know, fear of you should listen to your teacher, the preacher, and your mom. Now you're dressed up in a ripped shirt behind the police van. Up next, the judge and prison ward no making plans. Feel like you're in a cell with a purple onion. Youth man, if you thought that life was gonna be easy, you lied to yourself. And if you wanna get rich, but If you're lazy, you will pay the consequence. Mr. Haberman, don't break, put on your weapon. And give me back my things now, Mr. Haberman. It's not too late, for a second. Work your own things, you know, fear of no one. Then you said, wait for a second. Just give me back my things now, Mr. Haberman. It's not too late, put on your weapon. And work your own things, you know, fear of no one.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Whoa. Your love is in our heart and our soul every day. And when the wicked try to shut against the most high job, them get them judgment right away. I said your love is in our heart and our soul every day. And when the wicked try to shut against the most high job, children get them judgment right away.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
I see too much greed and deception lying to the nation and deceiving our people, misleading and confusing them, and then in this sinking sun. Poverty of a stronghold on my people, and true to politician unfair decision. Them have no love, only thing they must study up their evil. Your love is in our heart and our soul every day. And when the wicked try to plan against the most high job, them get them judgment right away. I said your love is in our heart. Love life, yeah. See that in your eyes. Serenity is surprise. I'll join in. Love life, yeah. And she knows how to fly. Serenity is surprise. Uprising, giants loving over anything. Despite them can't control mankind. Be alright. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Love life, yeah. See that in your eyes. Serenity is surprise. I'll join in. Love life, yeah. And she knows how to fly.
Malachi,
you're gonna lose this battle, you can win. Come make we hail the king. No amount of money you could use me, bribe me. From a little land I grow, I the gospel women know. Don't trick me, deceive me, never let me go. Me stand firm in that the kingdom and that the righteous way. Level up, make me tell you about Proverbs 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Why, let's give thanks and praise to the Father. Why, let's give thanks and praise to Jah. Why, let's give thanks and praise to the Almighty. Why, let's give thanks and praise to Jah. Emmanuel, I saw them from afar. On them and them wickedness, them and them slackness, break every chain. No one but no war, no destruction, peace to all mankind. Why, let's give thanks and praise to the Father. Why, let's give thanks and praise to the Mama, your religion. Whoa, boy. Say that I know. Select it, take that note. Sing all the things that you do and everything that you say. Mama, you treat me right, you make me see about a day. And all the time you take to keep my nerves away. You forever mean the world to me. All the things that you do And everything that you say, mama, you treat me right. You make me see your body day. And all the time you take to keep my nerves away. Ooh, mama said food in a plate. Hurry, don't be late. Stay in the school, try to let the gate. Me no want no teacher call me if you complain. Say if you come home with your shirt stained under the dad. Don't make nobody stress you. No pray and wow when a little uptown girl is like still left you. Believe me, I can feel like since the start. My son, you're a star. Believe who you are. Never forget, sing all the things that you do and everything that you say. Mama, you treat me right. You make me see your body day. And all the time you take to keep my nerves away. You forever mean the right.
My people, present my people. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Listen, my people rise up, oh God. It's time to stand up and fight. No more oppressing with the most high blessings. We're stronger together, united.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing
We've got to stand up and fight. We got the blessing from the most high. We're progressing together. We never had a chance. Our forefathers been fighting so we can't do this alone. We're tired of the ignorance. Been down for 100.
15 minutes after the hour, we're back with your third and final hour of the Rush Hour, Guyana's Industry Show. I am the Afropolitan. You know how we do each and every day of the week. That's from Monday to Friday. 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Canada, Guyana, and the Caribbean. Yeah, we're local. Voice in the Keita, that's what it's called, Rise.
It's time to stand up and
on the Face Mask Rhythm.
No more oppressing with the most.
Produced by Walter Fraser as Vision Zones in conjunction with Paradigm Studios.
We've got to stand up and fight. We got the blessing.
Gotta stay glued to the Rush Hour. We're gonna drop one more. And of course, get back into today's discussion.
You need to go. Right now, in a young.
Of course, with my co-host Martain Al-Ameen.
On to our next one.
Text my baby.
Yeah, just text my baby and tell him I'm gone. Oh, tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Ain't gonna let him see another man. Oh, tell him I'm gone. Into another arms. The things I want you never used to do. And now I found somebody new. Just text my baby and tell him I'm gone. Oh, tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone.
Yep, we got to get back into today's conversation, of course, with my co-host Martain Al-Ameen. Yes, Martin. What I go on, bro?
There.
Yes. So back into today's conversation, we got to get into what we were talking about last, and of course, some new stuff. The second hour, there's been a lot of talk about this so-called whether arrest or escorting of the Minister of Natural Resources here in Guyana when he arrived at the JFK International in New York. I have experienced being escorted, which really is not in an embarrassing situation. It's actually to expedite your movement and to facilitate you not standing in line. From the minister's perspective, what he's saying is that he was escorted, seeing that he was a minister and he was in the line that was pretty long. He was taken out of that line and escorted to have his documents processed and, of course, his entry into the U.S. On the other hand, a few news reports here in Guyana, and of course we know the usual suspects, have said that, he was interrogated on his arrival in New York City. I was just wondering if there was any update because I haven't managed to get any further updates on whether this guy was arrested. And when I say this guy, I'm talking about the Natural Resources Minister, whether he was arrested for real or, it's just another halabaloo about, oh, he's been arrested. Another minister has been arrested, which is the usual frenzy because we notice these frenzies are happening a lot now, especially as we move towards towards elections. We have a lot more of these frenzies and crazy things that come out. That come out there. And incidentally, when we're talking about crazies, what are your thoughts on the attempted assassination of the ex-U.S. president, Donald Trump?
I kind of want to address the minister situation. Then we jump into
no problem. You go
Mr.
ahead. Go ahead.
Donald. Right. So I too have been escorted multiple times at Miami Airport, actually, because I rarely go to JFK, right?
Yeah.
That's only when I'm going to New York. But at Miami Airport, I too have been escorted. In fact, I would have learned not through an escort, but by sitting in a room. So the claim is that the minister was interrogated and escorted and these sort of things. So for people who haven't traveled enough, right, or have no clue of what they're speaking on, so anybody could be escorted, right?
Exactly.
It is given. So usually, especially coming from a country whereby at this point in time, we see a lot of drug things and a lot of smuggling and things happening. Of course, with the sanction that would have passed down within the minister's field, right?
Yeah.
As a natural person, you could be escorted out, right?
Exactly. The guy is a minister. He has to be given the respect as a minister. I don't understand.
Well, coming to let me deal with it before you become a minister as a regular person.
Yeah, as a regular. Yeah.
Because I would have been, not taken off the plane, but soon as I come off the plane, police is usually standing right there within the walkways. And if you're coming from Jamaica, I've had it done in Jamaica, coming from New York to Miami, coming from Guyana to Miami, right? So these things happen on a regular. The police is doing their job. They're usually looking for anybody who looking suspicious.
Yeah.
Right? And this was when I was signing on my travel document, I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
So in these people's mind, you going on a steady vacation.
Yeah, like how you vacation is so much value.
Exactly.
You
how
don't
are you able to afford these things so often? How are you able to afford traveling so often? So that was my problem. So I was made to understand, and coming off the plane, in the first few years of traveling, they usually carry me in a room. And usually they carry everybody in a back room, I just call it, right? And say, well, come, they collect your documents, they put you for sit for an hour, and you just sit in the room doing nothing. You can't use your phone. Well, the laws say that you can't use your phone or the instructions on the wall, but people be out with their phone to contact their family. And these are things that the police is observing, or the immigration officer, which is the police working there, is observing your behavior.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're looking for certain things, especially me who travels ever so often. They're looking for see me sweating,
Yeah.
But I don't sweat. They're looking for see me being fidgety, nervous, confused.
Well, if you sweat in that AC that they have,
you got something in your body.
You got something wrong. Something wrong.
So these are things they're looking for, right? So it would have happened to me multiple times until one officer asked me a day, we're like, why are you traveling so often? I said, well, I have family back home and I have businesses. And he asked, well, do you have proof? And I said, yeah, well, I presented, my children back home, my house, the land, the business registration, the documents, everything. He's like, well, sir, next time, just travel, just take on, instead of personal and vacation, just put out your business money, you're traveling for business.
Correct.
And all of this would ease up. And from since then, I learned, well, every time I'm traveling, I always have my business card ready in the event that they ask. Because he said, these are some of the things that make your travels easier. You get to shoot through the line. So every time I go, I have my phone out with my documents if needed. Digitally, I have printed documents now I put in my suitcase because I do own a private security company, so that already is a red flag. So I have my uniform that I usually wear on top of my suitcase. I don't lock my suitcase anymore, so people don't have they don't have to think, well, I hide in anything in there. So I usually just pack everything, leave it on top, put my business registration on top, my name and everything, my credentials then on top of my, my clothing, and I cover the suitcase and let it go.
Yeah.
So anytime anybody check it, they would, if the authorities check it, they would then put in another document stating, well, your suitcase would have been searched, nothing would have taken out. If you're missing anything, contact these authorities, whatever the case may be. Correct. So my travels became easier every time. Even in Guyana, I was taken off the plane in Guyana because the canoe didn't check my luggage and they sent it straight to the plane. So when they realized, they pulled me off, checked it in front of me, and then put me back on the plane.
Yeah, but it wasn't locked. And I think that was the thing that kind of had them like, wait, this guy is like,
it's not expected because everybody tend to lock their suitcase. But now I understand it. Me get nothing for hide. You understand me?
Yeah. Now unless there's a kleptomaniac in the mix at the back. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you can't rule out the fact they got kleptomaniacs.
No, well, I usually travel with my clothes, my uniform, and these are things in the suitcase, and anything important I have, in the haversack and with my carry-on.
Yeah. Well,
and these are things that usually pass through the scanner everywhere you go. You have to pass through multiple scanners, right? So they know, well, I'm traveling with cameras at any given time, computers, tablet, walkie-talkies, and these are the things, right?
Yeah.
In some cases, I might have handcuff and pepper spray and whatever the case may be in the US, depends on where I'm traveling. And these are the things that you have to declare that you're traveling with also, because I am a bodyguard, right?
Yeah.
So I let them know, the airline, hey, I have these things to declare. They put them in a Ziploc, package up, and, if you're traveling with firearm, there's different protocols. You still declare that. They lock it up in a zip tie, put it back in a briefcase, boom.
Yeah.
So these are things that you have to understand when you're traveling as a Guyanese or as general. When you're traveling, depends on what you're with. You travel easy. If you're going on business, let them know you're going for business. It makes your job easy. Now, coincidentally, outside of that, one time a police had visited my late brother, right, for a traffic ticket. And my brother realized, well, the police kind of pull up, by being a resident, you're on a different profile compared to the citizen's profile where they have an entire file with you and everything.
Yeah.
So when we had interaction with the officer, he pulled up a log which was on the terrorist watch list. And we were shocked because we want to know now what we doing on the terrorist watch list, right? And he went on to mention, well, because you're an alien or a resident, right? Everybody coming into the U.S. is
on
being
the watch
placed
list
on this list.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to be alarmed about. The thing that they don't tell you is when you get the green card, you get the citizenship and these things, you have to write into them and let them know, well, hey, send in your certificate of residency or citizenship and these things and let them know to take you
me off
the
watch list, please. I'm not a member of Al-Qaeda.
Exactly. And at that point, you would have been in America at least 5 years, to get your citizenship. You haven't committed any crime. You haven't been arrested at any case. But these are things that is out there that if you don't read or you don't get into certain interactions, you would never know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right?
That's a
so
fact.
On the minister's behalf now, he is somebody who is important to Guyana.
Of course.
He is a diplomat traveling
on a diplomatic passport, man.
Right? Even without a diplomatic passport, he is important. He is a part of the functionality of Guyana.
The man is a minister.
So he has to be treated with caution.
And with respect too.
Exactly. So it is given, and we know, Malachi, when the president travel, automatically Secret Service is there to pick him up.
Correct.
Right? And Secret Service don't have to come in their whole black and white attire as we usually know them. They would be regular people in undercover, because they don't want to draw too much attention. Right?
Yeah.
So anybody of high ranking, they are met by police or immigration officer, which in America they're one and the same, just like Guyana, right? You go to the police force and you're an immigration officer within that department. So you're met by multiple personnel who would then escort you through the VIP line outside of the crowd, because if you travel enough, again, you go, no, you don't want to stand up in a line, especially if you come into Guyana, you to see it. You don't want to be standing up in the line waiting.
Guyana is in no way in comparison with JFK with the amount of arrivals and people in the arrival lounge coming in.
Even now, Malachi, what I started to do, because I think last 2 times I was in Guyana, I had traveled with an immigration officer, and I said, man, what do I need to do to end up in that VIP line? She said, well, are you a VIP? And I said, well, I do consider myself a VIP because I own a private security company. I am a journalist. I am a media personnel. And she was like, that don't make you a VIP in Guyana. So I said, well, what is the definition of a very important person? If I am a very important person. And she said, well, next time you could try it and just let the people know. And every time now I come to Guyana or I travel out, I walk my pretty self in the VIP line. And people be watching like, who the hell is you? I am a VIP. You understand?
I'm a very important person. So I need to get
comes back to the first part of the topic, whereby happiness is not by chance, but by choice. I choose to make myself happy. I choose to do certain things. Choose to carry myself in a certain manner. Right? So any given time, anybody see me as a VIP. Me care what you say, because you don't determine my destiny.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a Guyanese thing. Guyanese have this, what we say, the upstartish behavior.
Of course.
We up front and personal. We can tell you that, yeah, it's we.
Of course, but being a minister, Malachi, you have to expect these things. I don't know what is surprising. Seeing a minister being escorted.
Well, you see, this is the funny thing about, Guyana, and especially the media and the press, the direction in which I think they take things. We haven't seen an official release from the U.S. government saying, okay, well, the apprehension of the Minister of Natural Resources, like they did when they apprehended May Thomas.
Yes.
All right. They announced that immediately. Listen, she was apprehended. Her cell phone was taken away. Yada yada yada. She was interrogated, and then subsequently her visa was revoked. So that was put out there by the U.S., not by the Guyanese.
Correct.
Government. That was put out by the U.S. State Department.
Just to be clear, an investigation is always ongoing.
Correct.
When you travel to the U.S. Just like I mentioned, I still am, because I don't care, right? I still am on the terrorist watch list. And I'm like, hey, well, that's an upgrade for me. At least people is noticing me. And even with Malachi, when we did the event with the Suriname president, we then again was pulled up. Both of us, me and you, was pulled up. Because we had attended meetings with the Surinamese president and then the Guyana president. So we were in circle for a good 72 hours with high-ranking officials, people that run in countries. And within that time, I believe they had the United Nations Summit.
Correct. That was going on in New York. President Biden was basically the host of that summit.
Correct. So everything was on high alert.
Yeah.
And we know, Malachi, well, how we operate. Very militant, very, calm and relaxed.
We
and we were able to move through and be a part of the Secret Service.
Yeah, in order to do that.
And these are things that we need to understand as Guyanese. They got people out here doing things, making an honest living at a high position. Not all the time is scamming and drugs or smuggling and these sort of things.
Yeah. And I think that is and it only comes again from a certain sect on social media.
Of course.
That have this notion that, for example, they will accuse Barry Jagdeo of all these criminal offenses and crime and stealing money. And it's really funny because I told somebody before, I said, if you follow Vice President Jagdeo's career, you'd realize after he left presidency, he was the head of what is called the Caribbean Basin Initiative through the, is it the IDB or the IMF, where he worked for quite a few years. And you get paid huge to work as an economist in those positions. All right?
Exactly.
Because he's the person who is evaluating the monies and loans that's going to be given out to Caribbean territories.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I don't understand. I mean, when people, I mean, Guyanese, they can't fathom somebody actually using their intellect to garner,
to get somewhere in life.
To get somewhere. And not only that, not get somewhere, but to make huge sums of money as well. I think this is why we have bright people. Because bright people come up with bright ideas that make lots of money.
Of course.
You know, so when the certain sect on social media, as we say, they run out and they start saying, oh, this person is a fraudster because there's no way they could make that money. The first thing they need to do, especially when people accuse Barrett Jagdeo of fraud and stuff like that. Remember, he has worked with the IMF. Your background and stuff would have had to be investigated. There is something called across the board, whether you're in Guyana as a government official or as a parliamentarian, you have to declare your assets. So they would have known that information before they offered the gentleman the gig. So a lot of this, you know, oh, he is this and oh, he is that. I mean, come on. And then what the perpetration, I think, is to tie a lot of other members of the government into this whole gold scamming issue. All right. And I don't think it will work. It's not going to work because if the US says, listen, we have an ongoing investigation which may include other members of the government, they would have said that.
Exactly.
All right. But they clearly said these three individuals are the individuals we have investigated. We found them lacking, and there are the sanctions for these individuals. However, over the time, we notice some people trying to attach that to every little incident, including the minister getting escorted.
You know what I don't understand, Malachi, right? We have some of these same sayers in the US, right? Who is around high-ranking government officials.
In the US.
Right? And I don't understand how you could be around certain people, right? And yet not have the exact or direct experience. Because how are you around congressmen and congresswomen and your background is not being pulled up? I don't understand it. It is impossible for your background to not be pulled up. Right?
Well, you remember I was telling you a lot of them believe that maybe coming up, maybe being associated. And when you say meet a lot of these people, a lot of the times we know, Martin, it's just about a photo op. All right?
No, but even in a photo op, Malachi, I remember for we to get into certain rooms, and we could speak from experience, for we to get into certain rooms, we had to submit all of our information. Right? So how is these people in certain rooms with high-ranking government officials in the US and they're not submitting information? It's like, for some reason, they're pretending to be stupid.
Well, one of the things I don't think they fully understand about the US system is that it's not going to reach out and grab you immediately. All right?
You can take the time and work.
What they do.
It's investigation for a reason.
Exactly. They are very methodical in the way they sift through your stuff to ensure that when they grab you, there is no way you're going to wiggle off the hook. So that's how they set the process. You understand? So a lot of people believe, okay, well, I've been doing something for a minute. Nobody can really see. Yeah, they see. But they are leaving you until you have set yourself right on the hook. So there's no way you can wiggle yourself off the hook when you're caught.
Exactly.
You know, and
again, for some reason, these people pretending to be stupid, right? Because you would have had experience in the same field, but to we just call it narcissist. To see something, hear something, know something, and then twist that information entirely.
Yeah, it's like, look, bro, I'm trying to figure out if people read and comprehend, or if I don't know. I think a lot of people just listen to hearsay, or maybe some of these guys who have there's a particular one, I think they call themselves News Guyana or something like that, where there is this guy who really can't read or can't even
on YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube, or can't even deliver properly.
I've came across that.
What?
At some point
nonsense.
in time, we need to shut down these unofficial news houses, media houses,
What kind of
journalists, and
foolishness?
these
I mean, I think as we mentioned in a previous program, the new guidelines that a lot of the platforms are taking now. And I'm hoping, like you rightfully said, you know, these misinformation engines, I call them, really have to be removed from social media.
Yeah, man.
Because apparently these guys don't read very well. And if you are providing information, especially to individuals who are not on the ground in Guyana, and you're taking that information and skewing it and twisting it in any form or manner, you should be held accountable for that kind of nonsense.
Exactly.
You understand? Now, if we allow what has happened in the US to take hold, let's say in the Caribbean and in Guyana, we're going to have that same level of chaos and misinformation and disinformation.
That level of propaganda can be spraying out to the population, man. We can't allow that.
No, especially when it's more harmful to our overall growth as a country.
Correct.
Than it is to the individuals who prattle in the nonsense. Because it's good for them to talk their foolishness. But if it's going to affect the very development of the country that you're in, you got to be thinking about what you're doing. If you're damaging the very image of the country, you're saying, yeah, I'm Guyanese, I'm a patriot, but at the same time, all you can do is look for all of the negative aspects of what's happening in Guyana and highlight that. That's where we have a big problem, because that's not all Guyana. Is that 100% of what is going on in Guyana? It's not even 1%. This is what I'm saying. So that kind of, you know, foolishness online that really gives us a bad image overall to the rest of the Caribbean. Because when those Caribbean islands are looking towards Guyana, it's like, hey, Guyana is the head of CARICOM. Guyana is supposed to be the leader in terms of development. We've got this huge GDP growth. We've got oil. We've got gold. All these sectors. Everybody is thinking that, hey, Guyana got a group of intelligent people.
And then on the other side, we got 2-3 clowns on social media who spreading beer propaganda, who twisting factual information. And for some reason, these negative information is more popular than the actual positive.
Yeah, that's why I want to, like, what is going on with the mindset of people? And you know, I'm a guy that some people might say, you know, he likes some conspiracy theory, but hey, COVID really makes some people just downright stupid.
I think they've been that way.
No, I think COVID add on. No, it just add on, because it's like the Walking Dead kind of behavior going on. Like they're living, but their brain empty. Like, how are you influenced by certain food element? Your mind is supposed to be a logical thinking thing. You understand? It's not working. You know?
Hey,
it's not working.
Again, Malachi, you can't be around certain people and not have this experience, right? As high-ranking officials, it is given that you will be escorted.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like I said, if it happens to us at any given time,
and it
really
has
truly,
happened,
it's just
it
a
has
matter of
happened.
reading and writing.
Exactly. I mean, really, I have been escorted to the front of the line. My passport was taken. I was stamped. It was handed back to me. They said, "Have a nice day."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I was like, okay, maybe because I was late for a conference and they saw that in my information. They were like, "Hey, that guy got to go." It
Well,
makes no sense to
this
hold
is
him up.
because if you remember when we went to Jamaica,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
The first set of things, and this is why I believe so Guyana need to kind of upgrade with things a little bit. Because
Yeah.
at the Jamaican airport, the officials ask us clearly, where are you staying? Do you know where you're going? How long are you staying for? What is the purpose of travel? Even though you have it written down,
Yep.
they still ask you these questions to see if you're going to fumble the bag.
Because they are not trying to interrogate you, but to ensure that they can safeguard you
exactly
in the
Remember, once
country.
you in their country, these people in charge of your
They
well.
are responsible for your security. These are things I think we have to kind of let our, not only the security forces but we have to let the populace understand, listen, if we have this so great influx of people happening, which we had what it was 150 something, and now I think it's doubled, or they've added on another 80 something thousand to that in the past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If we got that huge influx of people coming in, we have to be able to safeguard people safe. We have to be able to protect them, ensure they're well secure in this country.
Exactly. You know, another problem I think is a part of our issue is the fact that a lot of our people is running to get passport currently, right? But them ain't really traveling to go anywhere.
No.
Right? They're using these documents as ID cards. Go get your ID card. If you get your passport, go travel. Because I know from traveling to Trinidad, you can't take pictures at the airport. Then people will come and tell you, shut that phone off right away.
Yep.
And in Guyana, we could take selfies. In America, you could do this, you could do that. You know, in certain places, you can't do certain things. Understanding who you are, where you are. Again, nothing is by chance, but by choice. We choose to carry ourselves in a certain manner. So we are looked at in a certain manner.
Correct. And we have to stop a lot of this thing that's going on. You know, and I think as Facebook and a lot of these other perimeters implement those legal systems which we've already read of, we know that a lot of this garbage is going to go. I know some people are kind of morphing or going over to YouTube and stuff like that. It's not going to work over there as well.
Yeah.
Because
same
after
problems
a while,
Facebook is having with the laws. Same
exactly
problems,
the same
all
problem
social
YouTube
media
is
platforms
gonna have.
Trust me.
And this dissemination of misinformation got to stop. You understand? It's coming from credible news sources. And another aspect to this, I think the government of Guyana has really got to look at as we go closer and closer to the election. A lot of these news agencies are not sticking to the legal framework of what they're supposed to be functioning as news agencies, because they too are involved in this same bending the information.
Yeah, the propaganda for views and likes.
Yes, it's about angles. It's not about the actual facts or the truth of the situation. It's about an angle on that situation.
This is where we need to come back and blaze the broadcasting commission.
Exactly. Where's their rules on these things? They must have rules. I mean, where are the rules and guidelines on journalism? This is what's supposed to be happening. These things are not supposed to be coming from what they call themselves, the
self-appointed media houses and journalism.
Yeah. But there's a body. There's a body. They had this big story with the Critic at one point in time. But it has to do with the media or whatever. But those are the same people who are involved in getting you your media passes, etc., etc.
Correct.
Right?
I think the government itself needs to amp up their actual media space and employ people who we got a bunch of people
No, a
graduate
matter of
with
fact, they're
communication.
supposed to open it up to the fact where you can be a citizen journalist.
Exactly.
Because I think a lot of people have questions, and not all of them are going to turn up
answers.
And they would like to ask pertinent questions, and they don't get to ask those questions because the journalists themselves, who are allowed into the space to ask the questions, are not asking real questions. They're coming at let's say the government or any politician from a political side.
At no point, I think we need to make that clear. At no point in time, and I think we did mention this sometime last week, whereby you can be in public sector, right? Serving the community and then picking a side publicly with politics. It don't work together.
I don't understand how that works.
Right?
It only that the kind of madness just fuels stuff here in Guyana and only in Guyana. But you know, when we have these conversations, Martin, the time does run like whoa. Got to wrap it up for today. Today, Monday, Motivational Mondays. We hope we were able to give you a bit of motivation. You know, get up, get out there, make a difference. Happiness depends on you. Your happiness depends on you. Make sure you follow me on social media. That's MALACHI. That's on Facebook and YouTube. On IG, it's KWESIGILB. Of course, you can hit us up on +592-641-0945 or +305-713-8595.
And of course, as always, guys, my name is Martain Al-Ameen. The cute guy behind in front of cameras these days. Follow me on our social media platform at Martain Al-Ameen. Follow the radio page, The Rush, Guyana's industry show. We are broadcasting
live
on our social media platform. So make sure y'all leave your comments, your views, your opinions. For the people, make sure y'all be safe on the roadways, no matter which part you're listening. Be safe on the roadways. Look out for yourself. Look out for the people who are not looking out for you. All right? Hey, Malachi, we have to deal with that Trump situation on Wednesday.
Yeah, you don't know. Have to. Tomorrow is Tantalizing Tuesdays. Martin, you don't know. Respect, bro.
Yes, brother. One love.
One love. That was my co-host, Martain Al-Ameen. We're going to drop some more music before we get out of here. Don't touch that dial.
Majesty. Go so with your badness. We know you're not slackness. This a Rasta business. Don't come give me the roots and culture. Chase them vulture.
Got to wrap it up for today. Today, Monday. Motivational Monday. This one comes out of the Archangel. Make sure you check out the Archangel live in concert. Reggae on the River. In August. August 3rd. Gotta leave you until tomorrow. You know how we do tomorrow. Tantalizing Tuesday. Coming up next on slamfm.co.uk at 4 in the afternoon. General. Gonna pick it up on Majestic Music Radio in the Tri-State area, New York City. The Triple S show comes up next on 97.7, my exclusive radio in Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Matthews, go and touch it at 11 on Cut and Clear Radio. Stay glued for more music. And of course on 102.3, Antigua and Barbuda. You know how we do. One people, one nation, one destiny. Until tomorrow, be safe. Look out for those not looking out for you. Love your world, love your Guyana. I'm out.
Now watch your pocket and them have a ratchet when them come to try snatch it. God for this you know you're not slackers. This a Rasta business. Don't come give me the roots and culture. Chase them vulture. Cause so with your badness, we know you're not slackers. This a Rasta business. Don't come give me the roots and culture. One vampire entire. Never let a politician grant you a favor. Work for your pay, make them pay for your labor. Check for your brethren and your sister and your neighbor. Time more precious and treacherous. Them never know Selassie, King of Kings. Them never know the King of Kings rule of things. Me see vanity in a the imagine. Worship in
The ones who do. It's your boy right here on the wheels of steel.
Don't come give me the roots and culture.
Just before I step in, let me take it. Now Paul can see them. No time we now go see them. All when I'm singing, we don't see them. Because I'm not the devil, we see them, yeah. Now Paul can see them. No time we now go see them. All when I'm singing, we don't see them. Cause I'm talking about the devil, we see them. I just said that we believe righteous. Who we are talking, the full of righteous. Remember since we never like us, so in everything we do, they fight us. Oh yeah, always jumping through my trust.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Check.
Now I go see them. No time we now go see them.
3, 2, 1.
No make the devil mislead them. Now I go see them. No time we now go see them. I'm singing, we don't see them. No make the devil mislead them. Let the man that walk them down. The way of wicked man part. Just be true to yourself. Come from the heart. No make a rot. Where is your strength, Mr. Wicked Man? Like if you delay, you never change your plan. You say not you like it as much. But how you are, go,